in a world of hurt when bruised blue. Down the hall, the vein clinic is full, where age-old cheese is gobbled up by turkey necks, and an angry bald-faced man, wanting hair on his chin, is having wine of a time, drinking wine before it disappears. And the dead-end cigarette butts are buried in the sand as exhaled breath goes up in smoke. Her lungs need air, so a window is opened to the outside world, and everything is up in the air, balloons and confetti, where Amazons of cancer, breathless women, parade, making this day meaningful to me. The end. This poem is called Out to Sea. Captain, oh captain, look in my eye. I'm blind wearing shades of summer when darkness descend day. You keep saying I see, but you do not know me at all. I am not alone beside myself as I hear mutiny of sword rattle hands fit to be tied. Our fears grows, gone with the wind, when so many knots we travel, tether sky to sail. An anchor is a castaway, lost on land grabbing shore from greedy seas, where wave of guilt drown you and your. Old skull and bones Shanghai chips with plop plop cannonball whizzes till we go nose to nose, becoming warring foes with those that we don't see eye to eye. Captain, oh captain, look in her eye. The sloppy air kisses soothe break up blues, where watery eye drift us apart. And the sharks are out for blood, maddened by your deceit, for mermaids' desire for feet. And the great whites turn tail when your black beard bows blue ribbon and arms flail on clipper well crammed with well puke. There she blows, heading for our ship. The end. This poem is called Small Time Rush. I have a runaway dreams making me young again, especially when Ma puts it in writing with how old are you on a cake. At my party, everyone is in the running for the door, with full-time brush salesman always knocks twice on wood, tooling his trade, despite being made by our dog, who's keen to all his unheard bells and whistles. He had one foot in the door, piquing my interest as the air beats down hot while fan blows him off with blades giving the runaround. He gets the brush off with in your face gurring. Outside, my family tree gets a torching where black cherry smoke, burnt blossom looking like I feel stumped at being real. Today, we walk away was a runaway for flasher opening coat, showing skin. He ran away before Ma clipped him on the chin. Thank God for flowers. They rose against cheeks, turning red, blocking my view of that fool again. The warmed up sun is just getting started when I met a boy and his guitar, picking his own way, working the crowd in a face lifting smile, with a lyrical pull for me, singing Happy Birthday. The end. This poem is called Tenement. The shiny new moon I kept up night starry essence over Paris perfume within a cobalt blue room where mere vanity mirror me. And a wall of nursery rhymes are at bed are read without dread, even if Nanny can be a bit of an ogre. And tired of asking, she stopped answering our yell as we darting try to sleep. And I'm born on praise, not delivered by Mama, who's all thumbs these days, twiddling vodka fifth, while wondering who's my daddy. Made into a woman I am by your manly way, making me like you, I say, but pain never left me. I will have rain on my face some day, with smile mingling tear that hushes your mouth when something should be said. And the feet skips a beat, jumping sidewalk of houses having crack. And the papa said he's tired of fixing up all those broken down, powdery lead fences. Poppy read, yesterday the sun laid low, shallowing goings on at a dead end streets, ending in only one way. And like a little boy being a man turned Shazam, he took it on the chin, grappling left hook, which sent him flying to gangster's right hand. Man, grinning before sucker punch, crept up on him. In my radio flyer, sped 40 going north past I having vacancy, flashing rage, oh mama. And a papa puts up with sass when drying out on a wet and dry fire escape balcony grill on his ass. He could hardly look up to see not a sneakers hanging 10 from a telephone wire. At least he did not kiss the pavement when backward arms tackling men in blue. And childhood is at end, going with the flow of things, hustling crappy hearts on the queue in a gaming pool on the corner side of the street, draining teen pockets. And the broom pusher's pause before cello chin, an aging violin, serenading open air cafe with a fine dining of day old cheesy pizza, which was a killer, a burning heartburn to some. And the ruby throated cough grew stronger, ending Papa's Amore song. The chord struck midnight at a very enchanting place, till candelabrum spark another lover's quarrel in the dark. And time pauses for the life behind the walls. Spark another lover's quarrel in the dark. And time pauses for the life behind the walls of the city. The end. This poem is called Soul Electric. I strike a chord in your heart when everything is played out in ivory black. Keys to my heart. A piano suffering is heard at night. A finger grasping what is said in hair splitting moments, plaiting a more amorous dread locked on shoulders. And shadow darkened moon white where you are beside yourself in a mirror. I can see through your eyes, knowing you are watched and locked away with grief behind a man made up smile. Hate does not live here anymore when the lost can't be found. With a deep sadness, I give closure with composure for acts of man. You are constant, an unchanging part of me, bone of my bones without equal when love is all that I understand. And dawn peeks behind cover of darkness, barely opening day as I got out of bed. I respect the privacy of your patience, individualistic as it may be. I sing out within me, tuning up the darkness, so light shines forth to another day tomorrow. The end. This poem is called A Thing of Beauty. May Mother Earth birth stone of mine, delivering all those promises through knee-high grass of emerald green. Blooms are on her hand, coming out of the ground, a legacy that leaves no stone unturned, where they are many out of one. Clouds are not clearing, where April showers mere diamonds that are years in the making. And a bed of petals she lie on, counting love, feet leaning on the dark side, knocking wood. The Mother Earth made a splash, skinny dip head to toe, washing off daily grime that blocked off sunshine from within. And the hue of leaf bring on burnt autumn, bearing it all before winter, with jeweled dew lacing her neck of the woods. And being naked before spring, she sleeps under a blanket of snow, languishing between sheets of rain, until sun brightens her, lighting up the world. The end. This one is called The Right. This poem is called The Right of Wrong. Today, I took a tranquilizer gun to the bank of banks, calming fears of the excited and scared. Pray upon until you pay is that is what I say, as hand-me-down money is grabbed. Everyone is on the floor, and some have a knee jerk reaction with infantile regression, balled up in pain, having the shits. And the teller tells all where robbers fall for the newspaper headlines and TV calls behind locked door. And a blast from a gun made a stunning impression upon me as I freeze and bullets fly by bulletin, missing my act of doing the deed, that I am dead filled with greed. When the going gets tough, being when the going gets rough, being tough is not enough. When dying blood money litters street, dirtying up a clean getaway that ultimately ruined me. And the bow wow is deep, guttural to be sure, having a bite out of crime after peeing all over me. And they are all dog tired before massage after a high speed foot chase. The cop's best friend is patted down head to tail, finding his thrill ending it all. The end. And this last poem is called The Face of Eve. God bless, God bless. The birds pray and doves are peaceful, heart at rest where incense smoke swing side to side as my mind becomes preoccupied with you, an altar girl whose altering thoughts of being barren is confessed to me. You can become mother of all children with pangs of birth, for a great deliverance being foretold when you adopt. The man has always behaved badly in the eyes of God. Your little angels will act no differently. They will err, for they are human. From times of long ago, our resilience from Eden to exile is well known, a page turner for those getting religion when I preach to you. And fruit of the field prove hard to get, ripening only thistle and thorn for the food banks as I give meals to the hungry. Our cathedral window acts of God when there is a place in heaven for the days of our lives. And breath is taken away when we finally meet our Maker. And a dead flower is a good book full of pages when chapter of your life is gone. I have mail from God, returned to sinner when he is not addressing me. And his watchful eye takes a closer look at overcrowded week having 6 ways to Sunday. And ozone is heaven sent. The bowling ball thunder rumbles by, appearing over lanes of highway, while God keeps score till strike of midnight while having fun. And thanks for having me, and you is said when I kneel at bed with love to all those higher beings. The end.